Namaskar, I am Dr. Shrikant Watwe. I am talking about my tour to the European countries during May 2025. Now we are in the last stage of our visit. We were in Austria. From Salzburg, we came to Hallstatt. From Hallstatt, we came to Graz. And yesterday, one day before, I have already published a first video on my visit in the Graz city, where it covers few of the places which we could cover in the evening. Now, the next day morning, what we had to do was that we had to plan our visit in such a way that we go to the Castle Hill or the Fortress Hill first and then see other things. So, after having good breakfast, we came out. After coming out, we just took a bus from the railway station to come to the city center. After coming to the city center, what we did was that we first went towards the main road, that is the main center of Graz, from where we walked to a place where there was a lift to take us to the hilltop. So the Castle Hill was to be seen first. So we went to the place. Since we had already got the pass with us, we were not required to take any additional pass. Now, when we went there were two things. There was a lift and there was a sliding part also. Of course, we did not go for that. We took the lift and went to the top of the hill. After coming out of the hill, what we saw was that there was a clock tower. Rather, we came out in the clock tower itself. After coming out of the clock tower, we moved around the clock tower and we took few photos around the clock tower. Now, this clock tower has a specific difference. The difference is that the clock tower, when we see the hands that the clock tower has, the normal way in which the size of the hands is there, here in this case the minute hand is shorter than the hour hand. So I've given some photos, you can distinguish that. There is a garden below, we have taken some photos. There was a hotel there, but of course we had our heavy breakfast, so we did not have anything to eat there. And we started walking on the fort wall towards the upper part. While going, we could see some statues, we could see some our flower arrangements, we could see some tower and all those things. And when we went to the top, we could get into something called as the Graz Museum, which is at the top. So I have given some photos of the Graz Museum. So we were not to buy any tickets. We just entered the Graz Museum. When we entered the Graz Museum, there are a few things inside, some statues, some places to see, some history and all those things. When we were seeing that part, we could see the city down. So from there itself, Kunsthausgras could be seen in a very good way. So we took that Kunsthausgras photo from there. It is a different building. So after taking that photo, we walked inside. It is a three-storied museum. Of course, we went to the two-storied where there was something to see, and we did not see all the three stories because we thought that only some structures have been kept. So we came out from there. After coming out, we found out a tower which was there. It was like a watchtower. From top, you can see larger distance. From there, we went to one or two small places there on the hill itself. And after going on that part, we just entered an area where there was something to go down. There was a funicular to go down. On the previous day, we had seen this funicular but not used it. So we went up by the lift and we took the funicular to come down. This funicular is very interesting. I have given, I think, one or two small videos about this funicular. You might already seen those videos. So we could see the funicular coming down. After coming down from the funicular, what we did was that we crossed the river. So after crossing the river, we went to the church of Our Lady. It is a good church. Front gate was closed, but we could go inside from the sides. We could take some few photos. I think some photos might be there of that also. Church of Our Lady. Then from there we came to Kunsthas Graz. This Kunsthas Graz is a totally new building. Structure is new. It is basically a museum. So it is a library at the bottom, a museum, and then it deals with the things that is like sound, light, music, then concentration. So learning aspects are there. So we took the elevators to go up to the top. We could see everything and we came down. From there, we crossed the river, and after that, we went to the city center. Now, when we went to the city center, what we did first was that we went to the Graz Tourism Information Office. So it was very close to it. We went to the place and we asked them what all we have seen. We just told them. So they suggested that you can go to such and such places. They gave us a different card which we can use for moving around, and regarding transport, what is the best way to go. All those things they told us, and they told that there is a very big thing, museum very close to this. So what we did was that we asked them what is the museum. They told that it is a Styrian Armory Museum. It is a very, very big museum. It is three-floored museum. I have given a lot of photos about this particular museum. This museum has armory of last 3 to 400 years. You can imagine there are 32,000 exhibits. The arrangement has been beautiful. You can see helmets, different type of helmets, different type of wear the warriors used to use. Then there is a statue of Mars and Minerva. Then there is a Roman god and goddess of war. Then there are many swords. There are many guns that were used on those days. Then there are some small cannons. Then there are cannon shots. So many things are there which we can see inside. So we were there for about 1 hour because climbing three stores and coming down is a big issue. So we were there in that particular museum for that long time. So after, I think I've given a lot of photos about this Styrian armory because that area was under constant war, either from Italy side, from German side, from their own army. So all those war things are kept so to be preserved. Fortunately, they have not disposed all of them, and they have made it as a point to be kept very close to the information office. So we saw that. From there, we came down, and then we were told to go to double vendor trap area. This double vendor trap means there is a staircase which is a double staircase. You can go from any side, you come to a common place, and it is a spherical, you can say, staircase. Very interesting staircase. So we were there in the staircase, no doubt. But before going to the staircase, we were to two different places, that is Graz Cathedral and Museum Kaiser Fernandez II. These two places are just very close to each other. And what happened was that when inside the Graz Cathedral, we thought that we have entered the place where this double staircase is there. So we just took lot of photos and everything. There was a staircase. So I said that this is a normal staircase. This is not a double staircase. But then the person there told that this is not here, it is somewhere else. We came out and went to the next mausoleum, that is Museum Kaiser. There also we took lot of photos. We could go down. There are some old monuments and all those things we could see. When we came out, there was one more interesting thing, and that is there was a museum. Diocesan Museum was there. We went there at about 4:45. The person said that it will take quite a lot of time for you to see everything, and I'm going to close the museum at 5:30. I told him, you don't worry. By 5:30 we'll be out. You don't worry of the time that is required. So we went inside. I have given a lot of photos of that museum. There are many old things inside. So taking photos, we were there for about half an hour. When we came out, it was near to 5:30. The person said that thank you very much for coming in time. So then we asked him for some things that we were required to know. So from there we came out, and then we went to this particular double vendor area. Initially, it was a fort. Now it looks like a modern building, but it was a fort. We went inside and we could see different places there. So we went to the double staircase. I have given 3 to 4 interesting photos of that staircase. It is a different type of staircase. From that staircase, we came to know that there are some more statues kept. So we crossed the staircase part, went forward. We could see some more photos, and we could see some statues kept there. So I have given the photos of that also. From there, we came out and we went to the Graz University. Of course, it was evening, and the Graz University, which was old Graz University, we could not get inside, but we could see it from outside. I have given some 1 or 2 photos of the university from outside. But then we thought that since we have come to Graz and we are staying Graz Old University, why don't we go to the new university? So just we took the bus. There was a bus in that area, and we had come to that area using the same bus. So using, I think, bus number maybe 30 or something like that. So we took that bus and we went to the new university area. There was some construction work, so the bus could not go inside. It has to turn somewhere. So we got down at the best place where we can. We went in the university. I have given 3 to 4 photos of this university, new university, its building, some of its porticos and all that. Of course, we could not go inside because already it was evening one, and secondly, there was no point in going in the university when we don't know anyone there. So we just walked from outside, and again we came to the old university area. After coming there, we wanted to see the opera. So we took the same bus, and that bus took a round in the city through some gardens. So seeing all those gardens, we just crossed the opera. Of course, we were not to go in the opera, so we crossed the opera. After crossing the opera, we came to the place where the buses go everywhere. All sides the buses can go. So it is a bus center which I told you yesterday. It is a very big area where this particular buses exchange takes place. So that is near to Kunsthas Graz, a new building and all that. So from there, what we did was that we went to Kunsthas Graz again. Then we could see some modern design buildings there. There was an art collection also. We could see some of it. Even though it was closed, we could see something. Then, when we came to the city center again, we just, on the previous day, we had taken some photos. We took some photos again. After taking photos on that main street, we walked back and we took the regular bus that we had taken yesterday and the bus which we had taken to come in. So, climbing that bus, we reached the railway station. The hotel was just close to the railway station, but after reaching there, we went to a stores there to see what all things are there for us to buy. Of course, we were not to buy anything. We took few chocolates there. That's all. And from there, we just had a round in that particular area and came back to the hotel. While coming back to the hotel, there was a restaurant below, of not of that hotel, of someone else. We asked him, is there anything that we can take for eating? Because in the afternoon we had gone to a Chinese place and eaten the Chinese food there. Of course, it was vegan food, so the question of what we ate was not there. It was okay. That food was heavy also. So we took some very small things from this particular hotel, and then we went to the room. We took rest. The rest was necessary because we had from morning 9:30 we're either in the bus or walking. So I just checked how much walking we have done. The walking was almost 16 kilometers. So a lot of walking was done. So we had to take rest, and the next day was our last day. We were to leave Graz, reach Vienna, and fly back to Delhi. So all that was there. So on the second day in Graz, what we saw was that the Church of Our Lady we could see, the Castle Hill we were there on the top. Then we could see the area where this double staircase and museum, Graz Cathedral, that central area. All those things we could see. After seeing all those things, we were back. We had got the pass, so there was no question of buying any tickets or anything like that. All the museums were free, so we used the funicular also and we used the lift also. Using both things, we were there. So we enjoyed the day in Graz. So thank you for listening to me and watching this video. do like and subscribe so that I can give you some more videos. Now I'm going to give you some videos of my tours that I had done long back, means not in near space, long back, but they are in related to Italy. So I'll be giving those videos soon. Thank you very much.